I always believed in the saying, bad things happen to bad people. That was, of course, until I woke from a nightmare of my own. It was one of those days, here in Arizona, in which the sun was boiling hot, forcing locals to hibernation. My family and I, on the other hand, decided to pay a visit to my uncle, Jose, just to hang out. Luckily, he has children, thank God, or else I'd have lost my mind in a fog of boredom. Back then, when we were little kids, my brothers and I never even bothered going to visit our relatives if they didn't have children, because adults, all they ever talked about was prosaic and lame gossip. Anyways, while playing video games with their cousins, a friend of theirs, who lives just across the street, comes in and says, "You guys want to go swimming in our pool?" Hell yeah, we agreed to swim during this oven heat of Arizona. What could be better? Riding our bicycles so we could all be damp with sweat at the end? No, I don't think so. There was only one problem. I didn't have any spare clothes. My cousin Marlena was so kind enough to lend me a swimsuit, but being me, I refused. She expected me to wear this teeny tank top with shorts that somewhat seemed like underwear. Finally, Marlene gave me red basketball shorts and a navy blue t-shirt. We all traversed the front yard to their friend's backyard and set down the towels, plus our shoes, next to a safe zone, away from the pool. Then we all dived in, enjoying the moment of coolness on a dehydrated skin. I had fun splashing waves at my cousin Esmeralda, who was nearly my age, by the low section of the pool, while everyone else swam in the deep, dark portion. After several minutes, I was tired of only playing on the low elevation of the pool, where I felt trapped, as if captured in a miniature cage which is used for hunting tigers. I ventured further, carefully, descending down the steps, thinking, it isn't too deep, but all of a sudden, I sank to the bottom. I didn't know how to swim. It was my first time in the pool, so in a panic, I tried jumping up and down for air, like a fish out of the water. Surprisingly, nobody noticed, like I didn't even exist. I really began to wonder if this was it. The water will terminate me forever. I managed to survive by reaching the pool step I plunged from. After death knocked on my front door, I remember saying to myself, did that just happen, or was that a dream? The lesson I learned by this situation is to not be a fool, and keep away from places you're not ready for yet. I believe that life and death experiences wake you up from the blanket covering your knowledge of the world. Another time I felt death upon me occurred when I was in 8th grade. It was an ordinary, sunny afternoon, and I had been having an upset stomach all morning long. My mom made us lunch and said to me, "¿Quieres comer?" which is Spanish for, "Do you want to eat?" But I told her no, since my stomach felt nauseous. I went out to the front yard to see what my father and brothers were doing. They were all helping out mowing the lawn and pulling out weeds. I didn't feel like doing anything, so I just leaned against the air conditioner. Soon I was in a sleepy status before I was blinking and shutting my eyes. In a few seconds, I saw pitch black. It was in a serene darkness that felt delicious, as if I never had slept in days. But paradise was disrupted by the voice of my sister, Maria. She kept saying, "Piru," which is my nickname, until I responded all confused. Not knowing what was happening, I made an effort to get up, but my father insisted that he carry me back inside the house. As soon as he laid me in bed, my mom put a handkerchief with alcohol near my nose, which I rejected. Afterwards, my sister told me the whole story. It turns out that I collapsed and was in an unconscious state. My face turned purple, according to my sister, like a ripe grape. Everyone was glued to the ground from the trepidation and shock. As a result, my sister took action and tried to make me respond, which I did. Thanks to my sister, I am alive. Who knows what could have happened if she didn't act in a courageous manner. I definitely learned to eat when I'm supposed to, and not skip any meal of the day. Therefore, I now know the world we revolve around is significant and that we should watch our actions because they can impact more than we think. Life can end in a snap, but we can learn from our mistakes. I guess life and death incidents will happen, just as they are gone. Yet we should keep our hopes up that they don't. Live through what life throws at us.